Alright. You guys may have read the title, seen the thumbnail, but I swear it's not what you think, right? Or at least the reasoning for it is not what you think. So, as you guys know, my main account runs main DPS Phanon and as well as a very, very scuffed My Day. Well, My Day himself isn't scuffed. He's actually very well built and very well invested in, but I simply haven't bothered with the other supports on his team. So my Day has been kinda not doing all too great, and to be honest, I am slowly getting more and more bored of his gameplay, right? Recently with Cyrene, even though I have gone on the record many times saying that her support capability, in my opinion, just isn't enough to really, in my opinion again, make her last well in version 4, I did always say one thing specifically that she actually had surprisingly very good value for, which was her main DPS, right? This account has an E1 Sunday, and you guys know how big of a scam this E1 is. Almost every single Remembrance character can't take full advantage of this E1 except for a few exceptions, those being Aggie, Hyacine, and Cyrene. And Cyrene's main DPS capability is once again actually really fucking solid, and her attacks count as memo skill damage, meaning it's likely that E1 Sunday's 40% defense ignore actually fully synergizes with Cyrene, right? So I could be wrong. Correct me in the comments if I am, because otherwise I wouldn't be doing this. But considering no one has really been able to take good advantage of my E1 Sunday, and obviously my E2 Phanon doesn't need Sunday at all, especially with me having an E1 Branya, I think that I am genuinely considering going for like an E1 S0 Cyrene, and then running her main DPS with E1 Sunday and as well as RMC. Because another thing you guys may not actually be aware of, I did pull Hyacine on this account back in 3.3, but I never used her, right? I basically never used her after fully leveling her up, because My Day at E2, at least until he gets Cyrene right now, would rather just use Gallagher or Luocha for faster Godslayer charge than he would Hyacine, right? Especially considering I don't have Trippy. But it just lines up so perfectly. If I were to pull Cyrene, I'd have a full main DPS team for her straight off the fucking bat, which is very, very promising, right? So I do think, if I'm not incorrect, an E1 Sunday has perfect synergy with Cyrene, and she's getting 40% defense ignore. I will probably run main DPS Cyrene on my main account, despite how crazy that sounds, right? So yes, you guys can comment, oh my god, Foldy Maru, oh my god, he always goes back on his word, this guy can't fucking save for shit. But I swear, this is actually good reasoning. You can't tell me it isn't, right? I love you all. Thanks for supporting the videos and watching. Hope you all have a great day. Hope you have a great night, and peace out.